Well, hello to everyone. This is Mike Laris. I'm the SNIA Executive Director. We're 2 minutes past the hour. We'll get started here. Good morning to those in the US and afternoon or evening for those joining us from around the world. We are just about hitting 100 participants, so a good amount of you. There we are. Next slide, Arnold. So that means at least 101 of you have gotten to this information, the Zoom call-in information. So congratulations, you're here. We are virtual again this year. Sad that it's been 2 years since we've last seen many of you in person, but we are doing our best to adapt. As you'll see in the updates today, we have continued to make great progress on the technical work. And not only that, we've added new work streams as well in the last year. So again, if you use the SNIA.org/symposium, that would have gotten you into the Zoom today. After the meeting today, that same link will get you to the copy of the presentations. A reminder, again, you should have received it when you joined the Zoom meeting, and as you see on screen, today's meeting is being recorded, the entire meeting all the way through 1 o'clock. The intent is to then make that available as a resource to new participants that are interested in the technical work or the F&I work to get caught up on what got done last year and what is happening and being prioritized for work this year in a very short 5 to 10 minute session for each of the groups. So a very valuable resource. Received a ton of positive feedback on that last year. So here we are repeating that again. Looks like we're continuing to get more attendees on, which is fantastic. Arnold, next slide, please. Quick overview and reminder on the format for today. Obviously, we're using Zoom. Kindly ask that you please enter your full name, followed in parentheses by your company name. That way, if you're submitting a question or you have a comment or a question live question during the Q&A, we are clearly able to identify who's joined today for the meeting, for attendance, as well as for the comments. Greatly appreciate that. It's a great format to follow for all the SNIA meetings. It helps the chairs and all the other participants identify who's speaking and how we best interact with one another until we get face-to-face again, hopefully soon, fingers crossed here. Also, everyone by default was on mute when they joined. If you are presenting or have a common question, please remember to unmute and then to please go back on mute as we have over 134 participants. We'll get quite a bit of crosstalk from the background if you're not on mute when not speaking. Please make use of the chat icons at the bottom. You can send a chat individually or to everyone. I appreciate your comments and questions. Understand that not all of you want to ask a question live, but may have a comment or a question to contribute. We do look at those and follow up, so please use that function. And also, if you do want to make a comment, there is a function to essentially your reactions to raise a hand. And we will try to moderate and keep track of that so we get to all of those that have questions today. And again, this is being recorded for on-demand viewing at a later time. Please keep that in mind. Next slide, Arnold. In terms of the agenda for today, we skip a slide, Arnold? Thank you. Overall, today is we have the virtual symposium where we'll do the overview. Wanted to let you know that other groups had opportunity to schedule meetings this afternoon and tomorrow as well for both member and open meetings. Two groups have scheduled meetings for tomorrow, as you can see on scheduled respectively. SMI, Storage Management Initiative, as well as the Compute Memory and Storage Initiative have scheduled meetings to provide an update on what they achieved in the last year and the great work that's in front of them. Please let any one of us know or contact the group directly for the meeting logistics if you don't have them already for tomorrow. There is a schedule for today as well online. Please follow along there. But next slide, Arnold. We have a packed agenda for you today. All of the SNIA technical working groups will be providing a 5-minute update, so it'll be fast and furious. I appreciate all the hard work to get it concise. We want to respect everyone's time, but we wanted to give a comprehensive overview of all the work SNIA does. If you look at just that aspect alone, this gives you a very, very good perspective on what SNIA does and how it differs from other groups. We effectively have over 10 different groups within SNIA that are doing a variety of technical work, many of them working on multiple specs, not just one within their groups. This is the equivalent of having 10 different standards organizations, but all working in coordinated fashion under one roof within SNIA, which is tremendous power, provides opportunity for cross work and coordination and things like a security perspective on all of the specs and technical work that SNIA does. Additionally, of course, our forum and initiatives, which provide a tremendous platform for educating the storage industry on new and emerging technologies that SNIA is working on and their value, this opportunity to influence the supply chain, both up and down, as well as your peers. But it serves a function of education as well, education on the new technologies, education on existing technologies. In a vendor-neutral way that SNIA is known for, we provide this valuable training that has tremendous following on the SNIA YouTube channel. That channel has seen continuous growth on subscribers, and the viewership numbers are through the roof. And we will conclude today with an update from SNIA leadership, from Jay Metz, our SNIA chair, and myself, as well as an update on the technical council work led by Bill Martin and Mark Carlson. And of course, please do stay around for the membership awards. It's our opportunity to recognize the great volunteers within SNIA who keep the organization moving forward and achieving fantastic results and impact in the industry. So please stick around for that, which will then be followed by an open Q&A with SNIA leadership, where you can ask us all the questions that you want and provide us your input feedback on how things are going or what trends you're seeing in the industry and what are the next things that perhaps we should look at and work together as a group to solve the challenges, the upcoming challenges for the storage industry. Next slide, Arnold. The last reminder I want to provide, you should have received several emails on the annual membership satisfaction survey. It's a short survey. We try to keep it as concise as possible. We track feedback on this from SNIA leadership. They've received their own link for that. If you're a SNIA member at large, please follow the respective link, the first one here. If you're an SFF member, we try to keep track of feedback from that group separately as well. Please take 5 minutes, follow the link here. Again, this presentation will be posted. Search your inbox for the membership satisfaction survey from SNIA. Should have received this and a reminder several times. I would like to close this by the 28th so we can start analyzing the data and make changes to how we invest our resources in supporting you for the year ahead. Next slide. If there are questions, again, always encouraged and appreciated. Please send them on chat or raise your hand or unmute to ask during the Q&A session specifically. Next slide, Arnold, with a thank you to all the hard work that you do and the input that you provide. We look forward to your active participation in the year ahead and to continuing to make an impact into the industry for you as individuals, for your companies whose membership you represent and participate under, and continuing to keep the SNIA work relevant to your day jobs and to your company's strategies, products, and direction. The last slide, again, reminder that we are recording today's sessions, and we look forward to making those available on demand for you to utilize as a resource when new people will be joining the respective groups in the year ahead. Thanks again. Really appreciate you being here. It's like we're still building on the count, 171. Great attendance today. Much appreciated.